As fun as the episode was yesterday of The Mandalorian, it finally confirmed all of our suspicions that yes, the New Republic was definitely covering it up. Now there's no denying it anymore. Moff Gideon has escaped from the New Republic custody, and in the process it seems that this is how Cara Dune was actually written off the show, because Carson Teva looks at all the New Republic victims that died during this escape process, and it kind of looked like one of the New Republic officers was Cara Dune. I can't confirm this, of course, but what I can confirm is that there was Beskar found in the crime scene. This sent shockwaves around all the Star Wars fandom that the Mandalorians have still not learned their lesson. Even with somebody so destitute for evil, who has destroyed their planet basically, there still will be those types of Mandalorians that would go out of their way to be contrarians and help Moff Gideon. Of course, this is one thought. Me, myself, I am not convinced of this fact. You see, this is not proof that Mandalorians did help Moff Gideon escape the New Republic. We're going to dive deep into this video for a lot of facts that can be presented. Of course, the answer will probably come in the next episode, since even Giancarlo Esposito on Jimmy Kimmel said so himself. I'm not going to spoil it immediately. We're going to talk about that later on in the video, so stay tuned. But as I said, until the truth is revealed, the Mandalorians right now are the prime suspects. And since episode 5 clearly showed that the Armorer and Bo-Katan have worked out their differences, meaning that the clans have started to work out their differences, it seems like there are other clans out there that will still be a problem to deal with. Episode 5 showed a new dawn for the Mandalorians. Din Djarin, Bo-Katan, and everybody else was welcomed by Greef Karga for saving their planet, Navarro, who were left helpless by the New Republic, essentially by everybody. Only the Mandalorians came to the rescue from the pirates. You can imagine that the disdain for the New Republic both on the Mandalorian side and on the Navarran side is at an all-time high right now. This Beskar at the crime scene is really a big problem, because now undoubtedly Captain Carson Teva believes that the Mandalorians took Moff Gideon, meaning that there could be another Mandalorian cell out there. In the Book of Boba Fett, Paz Vizsla states that Moff Gideon deserved death more than a Republic trial. Paz Vizsla we know of being one of the most outspoken Mandalorians out there, but there could be other Mandalorians that feel the same way. So in a sense, the first option here is that even if Mandalorians were involved with this escape, it doesn't mean that they saved him. It just means that they want to personally deal with him, aka kill him. Moff Gideon did lead the Empire in destroying Mandalore during the Night of 1,000 Tears. The blood of millions of Mandalorians is literally on his hands, so it would make sense for another Splinter Cell Mandalorian group to really have revenge on their thoughts. They don't want bureaucratic justice. To make matters even worse, when Captain Teva made it to their sanctuary, Paz Vizsla definitely made his feelings for the New Republic clear. Paz Vizsla and other Children of the Watch members maybe don't hate the New Republic as much as the Empire, but it's really close, especially considering that they did not come to the safety of Navarro. Now, if indeed it's made clear that some Mandalorian Splinter Cell was responsible for Moff Gideon's escape, this will make Bo-Katan's mission even more difficult. By the end of the episode, we see clearly that the Armorer has changed her beliefs somewhat. She doesn't go by the orthodox way of the past. She says it clearly because Bo-Katan has walked on both worlds, meaning outside of the Children of the Watch and in, she can unite us both together. And she definitely, with the Mythosaur sighting, gives her the blessing of becoming the next Mandalore, the unifier, the one who will bring her people together and unite them under one banner. She didn't have this support even back when she was wielding the Darksaber and was the ruler. And be ready, my friends, because the New Republic might not take a liking to Mandalorians banding all together. They might see them as a threat, and as we've seen, the New Republic is not the Republic. The New Republic seems to be embroiled in all sorts of mindless bureaucracy, mismanagement, mishandlement. Their government seems to be in shambles, so who knows who's running this train. Bo-Katan told Grogu herself that the Mandalorians have a long history of fighting each other, so a new conflict between Mandalorians could be arising. And I'm looking at you, Bo-Katan, because where the heck is your crew? If, and only if, a group of Mandalorians did help Moff Gideon escape, then we should directly be looking at Bo-Katan's former crew who abandoned her, the Night Owls, and Bo-Katan said it herself when she met with Din Djarin that her crew went on to do mercenary work for themselves and abandoned her clan. What kind of mercenary work? Were they hired by someone who paid a lot of money? Somebody who has a whole lot of credits or Beskar? This is where everything kind of connects for me, because if you remember back in season 1, Din Djarin, when he retrieved Grogu, was paid by the Imperial Remnant with Beskar alloy, and plenty of it. So for me, this all kind of connects with Bo-Katan's former crew, the Night Owls. Since they are now mercenaries gunning for themselves, they could have been hired by Elia Kane, working inside the New Republic, or by her boss, maybe not Moff Gideon, but Admiral Thrawn. It all connects in the end. The Night Owls are working for Grand Admiral Thrawn, who wanted to release Moff Gideon so that they could continue their work of Dr. Pershing and ultimately bring back Palpatine. Teva also mentions that the pirates gaining this kind of ability to attack planets is somehow connected to a bigger evil. As he says so himself in the New Republic offices, something is happening behind your back that will be too late to stop once it's started. In conclusion, if the Mandalorians did help him escape, I think they are the Night Owls of formerly led by Bo-Katan. Or the second possibility, I think that it's the Imperials themselves, because they have been proven to own a lot of Beskar alloy, so the Mandalorians are not the only ones that own that type of material. Either way, Moff Gideon's return was kind of spoiled by Giancarlo Esposito on Jimmy Kimmel. He just spoiled in the Jimmy Kimmel show that he will be returning in the next episodes sooner or later, we don't know, but he said this. When Jimmy Kimmel was grinding him, he told him that 4 episodes have gone by and he has not appeared yet. So naturally, he referenced that he should be returning any episode now, maybe 5, 6, 7, or 8, the 4 remaining ones. And without skipping a beat, Giancarlo Esposito, very seriously, not kidding around, said that yes, they should be expecting him to be back soon. So this means that the next episodes we will get Moff Gideon, who will escape the New Republic prisons somehow, presumably with the help of his officer Kane that just killed Dr. Pershing, by the way. And when Jimmy Kimmel said, "Will we see you next week," meaning next episode, jokingly he said yes, so we still don't know. Moff Gideon might be back as soon as the next episode. What are your thoughts about all of this? Talk to me down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.